What's going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, of course, another episode of Blitzbox for Disney Infinity 2.0, where, of course, every little while, or every week, I should say, not little while, maybe that is a little while for some people, but once a week, of course, we assemble more and more to our custom toy box, and of course, today we are continuing to work on the area that is our kind of crazy carnival fair mashup. Now, of course, last time we completed the crazy Wild West area, which is awesome. The other thing I wanted to do is thank you so very much for the amazing support on the last episode, because the last Blitz box hit over 1,000 likes in 6 days, which is spectacular. So if we can do the same thing for this episode, that would be awesome. For now, I'm sticking with the weekly schedule because it seems like that is what you guys want to see. So as long as you guys keep supporting the series and you keep enjoying it, I will definitely continue to pump it out once a week. So, and of course, for those that want more Disney Infinity, don't forget, I also do a custom toy box showcase every single week as well. So if you want to check those out, you can definitely do so. This week's toy box is actually pretty nifty, so I hope you will enjoy it. One funny thing that happened is when I just spawned in today, I don't know why, for some reason the vehicles, when you summon in vehicles, they don't actually respawn where you initially left them. So there was cars practically everywhere. Like there was like one car here, there was one car by that building over there was 2 cars over there. So it was just really peculiar and bizarre as to why. Oh, look, you see it right there, for example, there's one car left over right there. Like, I don't know why that happens and what causes that, but that's pretty funny to me. So nonetheless, let me go ahead and run down a couple of things. First and foremost, some of you guys pointed out that the bank entrance is this way, so we should have probably rotated this. And I kind of... Wait, what? Oh, okay. I got nervous for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? I thought that I should be able to rotate it. So basically, like a lot of you guys pointed out that it should be maybe pointing this way. And I thought about it, I was like, it doesn't really matter, but since a lot of you guys wanted it to be pointed that way, there you go, it's been adjusted. So nonetheless, of course, some of the other work I did is in preparation for this week's build, which we will get to in just a moment. So we'll get to work on this area here, and basically I kind of want to separate the two because you'll see. Whoa, what's happening over there? Why is that place on fire? Wait, is it on fire? Hey, stop being on fire. Don't be on fire. I'm not sure what's happening there. I guess maybe we're recreating a scene of some sort. But the other thing I did is, as you can see, I set up some walls to separate this area as well, away from the open here, because I just feel like it's going to look a little bit cooler if we do it this way. And then ideally what I want to do, by the way, some of you guys just, have begun making really good ideas for that island there, so definitely looking forward to implementing 1 or 2 of those over the next little while. But over here I want to kind of put like another block that will be almost like our landing area, so I hope that that makes sense. So now let's go ahead and get to work for today. So basically what we're going to be doing today is that area over there is our Wild West, as we saw momentarily ago. But this area, this side of things, is actually going to be our modern area. So I kind of wanted to almost create like a nice little transition where this side is super duper high tech and futuristic, whereas that side is very kind of old school, Wild West, very themed and very thematic in that nature. So as a result of that, I felt like that would be a good idea. And then maybe in between the two of those, we could either do like some sort of crazy food court on one side, like let's say on the right hand side we'll have a food court right here in this block, and then over here on this block I was thinking we may do something maybe cars related, because a couple of you guys asked for that, so that may be a possibility as well. So again, if you have any specific ideas that you would like to share with me, definitely do not be concerned to use the comment section below to let me know, hey Blitzwinger, I think this would be a great idea for that area, or hey Blitzwinger, this would be a great idea. By the way, I just want you guys to know, if I don't read everything, or sorry, if I don't respond to everything, that's what I wanted to say, that doesn't mean that I don't read everything, because I really genuinely read a lot, and I mean a lot of the comments. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I read every single one, because sometimes, you know, I just fall behind and I can't read all of them, but I certainly do, within the first week or 2 or 3 of the video coming out, I do go back and check out the comments. So just keep that in mind, that whenever you leave any types of comments in that nature, I definitely enjoy checking them out and taking them into account for future things. So first and foremost, we have this Supermax prison, which is pretty cool. I wonder if we could put it right here. I think that would look cool. So that's kind of like you get to explore like a prison area. Like it would be kind of cool, right? Like just to see, oh, what kind of super criminals have you had housed here? And there could be some sort of monuments and cool stuff like that. Then we have our research facility, which I think could go right here, actually. I think we'll put only 2 buildings over here. So we'll put our training facility. Research and training facility being one next to the other is actually pretty logical. So I think that works quite well. So we have those 2 laid out. You know what I'd like to find? Is it in the set pieces? It may be in the set pieces. I'm not sure. The big giant structure. That's not giant. Neither is that. I can't seem to find it. There's that big, spinning... Ooh, actually, this may be it right here, the teleporter dish. Huh. Okay, that seems awfully small. I remember it, for some reason, being way, way taller and such. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that, but for some reason I remember it. There we go! Alright, so we have the shield tower, which will be standing right down here. So I think that is the entrance to the shield tower, isn't it? I can't tell, actually. It's kind of difficult to spot where it starts and where it ends, to be quite honest. Let's see. So these are tiny little things. There's the hospital there, the combat simulator, which is pretty cool. I'm almost thinking maybe we need to combine a couple of these. Monument of Heroes. Is it like 3 buildings together, maybe? I don't know how this works, obviously, from the way that I'm acting. But maybe we need to like put one of these. No, that would be too tall in differences. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and put the shield tower here because I really, really think it's going to look cool. Just this very unique structure being over here. So I think that's what we're going to go with. We're going to put that right there. Then we're going to have our clothing store, which is actually going to go... we could kind of actually, you know what? I kind of like it being like this, like right square in the corner here, right? So this is kind of almost like... You could buy some sort of merchandise there. Like, let's say you saw some sort of t-shirt that you really, really liked of The Incredibles. And you're like, I want one of those. And then you'd run over there and you'd purchase one. So that would be a perfect place right there. We have our decoration center. We have a hospital left over, combat simulator. I really want to put a combat simulator in for sure. In fact, I think we're going to put it right here. So we'll put that right there. I think that works quite well. And it looks cool too. And then, let's see, we have the hatchery. Ooh, the research station. That would be a fun place to explore. So we'll put one of the research stations. Should it be facing this way or this way? I think we'll keep it this way so it kind of is separate from the from this area. Because this area is going to be very different to this area. So I think that will work. Let's see, what else? What else can we put here? There were some other items back here, so let's go ahead and scroll to those real quick and just see what kind of things we can find over here. Obviously trying to select more kind of futuristic items and more futuristic looking things, so that's what we're going for here. We have Edna's costume shop, which is pretty cool, and I think we'll put it right there. So that's that. And then maybe what we may do... Whoa, okay. That is a far larger building than I thought it was going to be. That thing is huge. It is absolutely massive. Wowzers. We could put a building right here, actually. That would be kind of... I feel like these are a little bit too tall, though. That's the problem, because they're kind of towering over everything, and not in a good kind of way. Like, it looks a little bit oddballish and stuff. This building almost looks like it would be a perfect fit for, like, Wreck-It Ralph, wouldn't it? That's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. What have we not put in here yet? We have not put a hatchery in, so that's another building that we can definitely lay out, let's say, somewhere nearby, like over here. And then last but certainly not least, the final building that we will place. I'm not sure about the hospital. It just doesn't feel very kind of like, hey, let's go visit a hospital, you know? So let's put a decoration center. I think that will work. So there we are. So we've laid out the fundamental buildings. Now, I know that I left this area out here open, and there isn't much there yet. So the goal is to really try to put something unique there and something different there. So we have a lot of decorations that are The Incredibles themed. So we should be able to put some of that stuff over here. Like, for example, look at this. The Zerg statues. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? First of all, wait. I need to have some futuristic-looking lamps, right? So we're going to use these lampposts, actually. That do look a little bit more futuristic and such. So we'll put one on each side there. Then we'll put one here. One there. Transition over to this side. There we go. And we'll put that over here. One that goes right around the corner. And again, it's the tiny little details that really bring these types of structures to life. Because when you don't have that detail, it really, really is... I don't know, to me, in my opinion, it kind of falls flat a lot of times. Structures and buildings and ideas fall flat because you didn't pay attention to the tiny details. And a lot of times it's those tiny details that really, really bring the whole thing to life and kind of make it believable and cool and unique looking. So in that regard, I know that some people are going to get upset like, oh my god, Blitzwinger, you're wasting so much time on putting lampposts down. How's that even important? But I really do think that it is pretty important because if we didn't put these down, I really don't think that the entire thing would feel nearly as authentic as it hopefully will feel once we have all of this stuff done. So, let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and actually put a couple of these on the insides as well. And that's 2... That's 3. Then we're going to transition. And I'd like for these two to match. So just to make sure that there is some symmetry. There we go. All right, good stuff. So that's all done, which is awesome. So now let's go ahead and see what kind of cool stuff we have that we could use. So we have the Monument to Zerg's Defeat, which we could certainly use. We have the Zerg statue, a nice little water fountain there. That's pretty cool. A volcano. Let's see, what else is kind of futuristic and cool looking? These blue crystals and such, that would look very cool, wouldn't it? So, why don't we actually design like a little piece where we could have the crystals, like so, for example. And, wait. Let's take another blue crystal. And then we'll put that one there. Then another gold crystal. And wait, does that look good from this side? I think so. So that will go this... Oh no, actually. I wonder if that would work. No, I don't think it will be symmetrical if we did that. I thought maybe to put the gold crystals on the outside here instead of the inside like we did there. Because I just thought maybe it would look a little bit cooler, but I think it would be fine like this. And then, for example, we seal off the whole thing with a blue crystal. Right square down the center. And then, hopefully, just hopefully, we'll be able to take, for example, a little structure like that. Except we're going to use the Zerg's Defeat. And put a square in the middle to kind of symbolize that that's a special monument there to when Zerg was taken down and his evil forces were taken down as well. So I think that's a pretty cool little idea there. Let's see. Is there anything else decorations-wise that we could utilize? I'm kind of quickly cycling through these. These gargoyles could be kind of cool. I think they may be used. So let's see. What else do we have? Ooh, I think that would look awesome, wouldn't it? Especially, you know what? Especially if we just put these. Wait, do we have all of them? No, we have Baron von Ruthless. We have Snoring Gorilla and the Hoarder. Alright, we have Syndrome, Dash, Violet, Mrs. Incredible. Okay, so, Mr. Incredible versus Syndrome. Or, sorry, Mrs. Incredible. There's Mr. Incredible defeats the Syndrome. Mr. Incredible statue. I like how we kind of mixed the Toy Story along with the Incredibles. Like, it's kind of a mix of the two, actually, now that I'm realizing that. But I think it would be kind of cool to have the statues of all the family over here, wouldn't it? So we'll put Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible right next to him. Whoops. There she is. Then Violet, of course. And last but certainly not least, Dash. And there we are. So that's pretty cool looking. Then we'll take the big monument right there. And that could go over on this side, actually. I think that would look kind of nifty. And if not on that side, it may actually be a pretty good fit somewhere around here. By the way, I realize we need to adjust the building as well, so we'll do that in just a moment. We could put it right here, and that would look kind of cool, actually, wouldn't it? So let's put that right there. And let's see, is there anything else that really stands out? Right now, I'm not really spotting anything else in particular. I think that's about all. So let's see. Let me just go ahead and go into... That's builders and creators. I really don't see anything else that really stands out to me. I could be missing something very obvious, you know, like, hey, you should have done that, which is where you guys are definitely going to come in and let me know, hey, Blitzwinger, you missed out on doing this, or you missed out on doing that. And I always appreciate that kind of stuff because, hey, then it makes this the Blitz box itself better and more fun to deal with. So definitely, without a doubt, do not be concerned or hesitate. That's the better word there, to let me know. So I think that's about all we needed to do, or I had planned to do. It would be kind of fun to maybe throw in a couple of these in here, no? That would be kind of fun. I wish I could put something diagonally. Like, I wish I could put it, like, the fish diagonally, not like this, horizontally or vertically. Like, I wish that I could just angle it a little bit, because then it would have looked awesome. But the way it is, I think it's kind of a little bit weird looking, and as a result of that, I'm not too confident about using it. But I just got a pretty cool idea, I think. So let's try it out. What if we did this, and then we used these signs to basically cover up... oh, what was that? That was so strange. Huh. Okay, I guess... It's weird, because I can't get it as close as I'd hoped I would be able to. What if I just shifted this thing just a wee little bit back? Come on, like that. Because I think it would just look cool, kind of like this very weird and peculiar thing standing there. So if we did this, and then we did this. Is this about the same distance? Certainly hope it is. And then that. Whoops. I got to get it to align a little bit better. And then this. And there we go. And it'll be kind of just an interactive like screen or billboard of some of the advertisements or the other things that you can find in the Blitz box, which is pretty cool. So I think it actually looks quite nice. Now, of course, over here, I'm not 100% decided if we want to put a wall here, which is why I left this space over here. So we may put up like a fence or something to separate the areas more so than they currently are. I don't know if that's a good idea. I'd love for you guys to let me know in the comment section below if you think it's a good idea. I definitely would love to hear from you in that regard. But final thing we need to do is just rotate that building right there. And we are good to go. There we go. So we just need to align that like so. There we are. So you see, now it actually works and looks proper as well because you can actually walk up to here and this thing takes you up on the elevator to the next level, which is pretty cool and nifty. Definitely like that quite a bit, and I think it's a nice little addition to our Blitz box. So overall, there you guys have it. I certainly do hope that you guys enjoyed today's build of our City of the Future. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button. This almost reminds me of Iron Man 2. Remember when they assembled that little like Stark Foundation or whatever it was? I think it was called Stark City of the Future. I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool. So nonetheless, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Blitz box. I hope to see you guys here for the next one. And of course, don't forget to check out the custom toy box showcase as well. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everybody.